founder and CEO of PickyPal, AI shopping advisor for e-commerce stores. So today I want to talk about how AI is becoming the first layer of product discovery, both on and off stage. We will see that in more details. Okay. So today, given that the conversion rate of e-commerce websites average 2%, we have 98% of your visitors leave the website without buying anything. So there's a huge potential that is being lost, and there's a huge amount of traffic that is not being converted. So what we think at PickyPal is that we have to rethink the experience layer on how we sell online. Today, given the increasing number of offers, options, and products online, it takes the average consumer 133 clicks to buy a single product. And so it shows that e-commerce has actually scaled faster than the experience that supports it, with all the options that we currently have and all the products, all the brands. And so it's more choice and more friction. And without guidance options, they cause this loss of opportunity. So e-commerce interfaces have not changed in 20 years. Of course, we've redesigned logistics, advertising, payments, but the interface itself, the way people discover products, has been the same since the early 2000s, with menus, filters, keyword search, and little to no guidance, and this causes high friction because this was designed for databases, not for humans. How people search itself has changed drastically, especially in the recent couple of years with the rise of AI. So the rise of AI and Gen AI technologies have caused a complete shift in consumer behavior. Today, 62% of consumers use AI tools like ChatGPT and Perplexity and on-site AI guidance like PickyPal to search for products and services online. Because there's a huge trend and shift towards conversations as opposed to keywords, and towards personalized guidance as opposed to endless scrolling and friction and browsing. So the biggest shift is from keywords to intent, and this was enabled by AI. Traditional search bars allow consumers to search when 1, 2, maximum 3 keywords like serum or serum for dry skin. But AI guidance tools, AI is able to capture complex multi-dimensional intent. So the customer can explain exactly what they're looking for in their own words. For example, I'm looking for a serum that matches my sensitive skin, that is vegan, that's under $80 for daily use, or whatever their specific concern is. And AI is able to capture and understand this and gives them personalized guidance and recommendations. So they would find what they're looking for a lot easier, faster than with traditional search. And this helps convert the traffic because we're no longer having a lot of bounce and a lot of confusion. I find it very interesting to note that with AI, we're actually not inventing anything new. Sales interactions have functioned like that since the beginning of time. Customers have always wanted to walk into a store, explain what they're looking for, and being heard, understood, guided. So AI didn't create these needs, it finally allowed us to meet them. So today, conversation is the new interface and is the new way of selling online. This is what we created with our solution PickyPal. It's an AI shopping advisor that integrates on the website, and it behaves like a real sales agent and also an advisor. It's also there to educate. So it guides proactively, it talks to customers in natural language, allows them to express exactly what they're looking for in their own words, and guides them to the right products. It asks a few questions to qualify intent to narrow down the choice, and then it recommends the right products. And it also takes care of some post-purchase questions, like it tracks orders, where is my order? Instead of receiving emails and support tickets, it automates this. FAQs, delivery questions, and product-specific questions, because it's also there to educate on the products. Like, how do I use this? What are its benefits? What's its material, ingredients? So when it syncs the product catalog, we have a multi-agent AI system that analyzes the catalog and the industry and becomes expert in your industry, in your brand, in your catalog. So it's like you have your own 24/7 sales rep or customer care agent without having to recruit or to take care of logistics. So this is what the interface looks like. It's a very modern chat interface that doesn't look like a traditional chatbot. It adapts to your branding and colors, and the customer can type whatever they want. It asks a few questions. We have both multiple choice answers and open-ended answers. So we give both options, because some users prefer to type and express. Some users sometimes prefer to click to go faster. So we've made it the most user-friendly as possible. And then we usually have several product recommendations. Sometimes we have one. It depends on how many products match the user intent. So this is results we've obtained with one of our clients in France over the past 6 months after integrating PickyPal. This client saw a 58% increase in the conversion rate, 25% increase in total sales, and 22% more orders. Because it makes the shopping experience easy. So this traffic, instead of bouncing, it captures, it's engaged, and it converts. So beyond the chat interface, we have a dashboard, the PickyPal dashboard, where it's for merchants. Merchants will be able to access analytics and insights from customer interactions. So we do analytics, for example, I will show you in the next slide on what your customers are asking about, what are the demand signals. And we also allow you to have advanced customization options. This is designed for non-coders, so it's very intuitive, like a very user-friendly SaaS application. For the analytics part, we have PickyPal metrics, in analytics on chat engagement, so it would give you visibility. And then we have store analytics, like, for example, top keywords used by your users in this chat, so you would know what your users are asking about the most. So, for example, we had a skincare client that observed most keyword used is acne, so it adapted its marketing campaigns mostly to acne, because before it was pushing other things. So it can inform content and merchandising. And we also have, for example, top products, and now we're adding more advanced analytics on demand signals and objections. And this dashboard also allows for advanced customization, like in the branding part, you would upload your logo, and we have built-in AI tools that help you generate a color palette, so it would match your website. We can generate the suggestions on the main menu, and it would analyze your catalog and generate suggestions that go with your products. And you can also choose the language. It can be in Arabic, in any language. Actually, the chat itself, when the user switches language, it can switch to any language without configuring it. But this is just for the main menu. You can choose what default language you would want it to be in. You can also choose the themes, like holiday themes, Christmas, Black Friday, seasonal themes. So it would increase engagement. So far we've covered the first part. So e-commerce stores, to adapt to the era of conversational product discovery, they have to add AI guidance tools on site, like PickyPal. There's also a second part that brands can do to adapt, which is making product data understandable to AI. So the product data has to be structured in a certain way so AI can understand it better. And we will see how. If you want to, AI search engines like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini are now a new growth channel. It's a growing channel to acquire new customers. So you can get your products recommended by off-site AI tools. Actually, the same works for the product data has to be in a certain way to be understandable by both on-site AI tools and off-site AI. To be recommended by off-site AI, we call this GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, and it's how to structure product data to be understood by AI tools. So there are four main strong signals to be understood by AI, and it's first the product structure and attributes, the product description. Second, the consistency in how we refer to the product, the reviews and user language, and the user context and intent. You can take a picture of this. Now we will see it in more details. So for the first signal, the structure, AI cares about explicit product descriptions, explicit product attributes, more than marketing or storytelling language. So you can keep storytelling and marketing on social media and on the homepage, but in product descriptions, it would be a lot more valuable to actually explain the use cases of the product, what it's recommended for, the specific types. Like, it has to be as clear as possible so AI understands it. I would like to share an example on what we've seen at PickyPal. One of our clients had very similar product descriptions, although their products had different functions. So AI had a trouble knowing when to recommend what product. When we did a change to these descriptions and we added, for example, recommended for sensitive skin, recommended for something, it can be in different structures. When we added like use cases and clearer descriptions and attributes, we observed a lot more accurate recommendations. So it's important to think about how AI would understand your product when you write the description. The second, consistency, it's a strong signal. So AI is better able to understand and match a product when its descriptions are consistent across different sources, like in the description, in the reviews, in the FAQs. For example, when we adapted the PickyPal to GEO, we refer to it as AI shopping advisor everywhere. Because if every time we refer to in a different way, like AI shopping advisor and then AI sales rep, the AI would get confused. And usually when AI is confused about a product, it simply doesn't recommend it. So it has to be clear. The third strong signal is user reviews. So AI trusts user language a lot, even more than it trusts brands. So when the user help it locate certain products to specific use cases. And so it increases confidence in the recommendation, because AI loves user language. So if you can get your loyal customers to write reviews about your products, it would increase the chance of them being recommended by off-site AI tools, not PickyPal. This is mostly for ChatGPT and off-site AI tools. And the fourth signal is intent. See, we have a difference between SEO and GEO. In this presentation, I'm not trying to say that SEO is no longer important, because it still is. We're just saying that GEO is a new, interesting channel to look into, and we can adapt to both. So SEO cares most about keywords, meta tags, taxonomy, the links, and it's there to rank pages. But for the GEO, the logic is different. It's not there to rank, it's there to recommend the products, and it's in AI. So it needs to understand the product it's recommending. So the descriptions have to be explicit about what the product is, what use cases it's for, and what problems it solves. So the natural language and the contextual understanding are very important for GEO. The keywords remain like a weak signal, if you want, for GEO, but it's not mainly about keywords, it's more about the descriptions themselves. So we can say that product discovery is becoming conversational. And if you want to adapt your brand to this new AI era, you would have to look at the data layer, which is what we just talked about, adapting your data to be understood by AI, and also the experience layer, which is what PickyPal does. It's adding AI guidance on site and allowing your customers to express what they're looking for in their own words, in natural language, and having a conversation with them and recommending the right products. Because this is a new era of search, context and personalization instead of keywords and scrolling on their own. I would like to end this note with a special announcement. PickyPal is now live on Shop app, which is a global consumer app with more than 500K catalogs. And it's launched by Shopify, and a mini platform was recently launched, which is a platform inside this app that allows for immersive shopping experience and AI guidance and product discovery. This is what it's built around. And PickyPal was selected by Shopify to be an early development partner of this mini platform. We are now live. You can scan the QR code here and have a demo of PickyPal by yourself. You need to download the app though, and you can try it for yourself. PickyPal adapts to any industry, any product category, be it electronics, health, beauty, fashion. You can ask for any product you want, and you can make it personal and very specific requests, and PickyPal will guide you to the right products. Happy to hear your feedback. If you have any, you can meet us at the stand in the startup zone. It's actually right here, the PickyPal stand. And happy to answer your questions. And we can stay in touch beyond this talk. This is my contact info, and this is a QR code with information about PickyPal and how to get in touch. You can also meet us at the stand. Thank you.